Why do we tend to ignore what's right in front of us?
Who was it?
Is that it?
I guess.
I mean, I'd given up. It's been months. Open it for me. Did you see who left it?
There was no one there.
Open it.
Hey. What is it?
It's my research.
What?
This is from Vertec.
From 3 years ago.
Well, I guess not technically research. I mostly looked at anomalies and historic data sets. Not glamorous work, but I really thought it was going somewhere.
Yeah, till those bastards fired you.
Come on, what are you doing?
Gonna answer that?
Here.
Hello?
Why do we tend to ignore what's right in front of us?
My research?
No, this one's not mine. But it's built off what I discovered.
Aren't you pissed? I mean, they're using your research for their stuff.
I mean, at first, yeah. But now I just want to know where this is going.
You know, strangers dropping off confidential documents. I don't like this.
Well, I love it. Listen, the behavior is not observed.
Government cutbacks can be most unfortunate. For you, it was a blessing in disguise. It was a full year after your departure when the topic of your research, your discoveries, finally came up in a meeting. And an idea began to germinate. After 12 failed attempts, success finally came in the form of a thin layer of polonium crystal, 16mm film damaged by radiation from the Trinity test, and a powerful resonator set to a precise frequency. The quality was horrendous, but we could see them. It took a little while, but once they realized we were watching them, well, as Nietzsche famously put it, if you gaze long enough into the abyss will also gaze into you. I don't know if it was the alpha particle exposure or some deep-seated filter in our minds that was lifted. But one by one, we found ourselves capable of perceiving them without assistance. And once that happened, we could never turn it off. At first we thought, or hoped, that maybe it was local, contained. Once we were able to see them unassisted, however, it became clear. They are everywhere. The historical data suggests they've always been here, watching from the dark places that we pay the least attention to. Every now and then they'd take someone. We've all occasionally caught a glimpse of something moving around inside your house at night when no one else is home. A figure looming in the corner of your bedroom you can barely make out through the darkness. Is it a coat? Did it just move? work was to provide definitive confirmation. And therein lay our sin. It seems, if you are aware of them, or can be made aware of them with some degree of certainty, what we did in that warehouse is unforgivable. Objections, even mine, seemed like token protests. None of us really tried to stop it. They signed the waivers. My fascination clouded my ethics. Afterwards, we were curious to see if the phenomena would occur naturally, without suggestion. Hundreds of hours of footage in the field with no interactions. But then, in a train station, I saw several of them lurking unseen among the crowd. I watched intently with, I'm ashamed to say, excitement, as they reached for passers-by who remained oblivious to them. Most people, at least. A woman with a small child looked ever so slightly over her shoulder. Her face pale and twisted. Seconds later, the child stood alone, crying and trembling. Like those nature shows where they don't interfere despite the horrors that are going on around them, we watched as they, well, we had our proof. And that was all that mattered to us at the time. You see, when they take you, you are removed from this world. Your body is never found. Your friends and family will never have closure. You are simply gone. If you ever wake up in the middle of the night as something stands over your bed, somehow darker than the surrounding darkness, close your eyes. It's just a dream. There's a reason parents tell their children that the monsters they see are all in their imagination. Something that's been ingrained in our very being for a long, long time. A preservation method, if you will. Calming the child is the main intent, sure. But it also reinforces the notion to the parent as well. Our final observations confirm something we did not expect. They are not invisible. We just choose not to see them. We took away that choice from our subjects, and without realizing it, ourselves. Why do we tend to ignore what's right in front of us? It's the only way to protect ourselves. Realizing the magnitude of what we had done, and what would happen if we continued, we canceled the project and began redacting the evidence. But it was already too late. We thought, foolishly, we had control over the situation. Now, of my 12 associates, I'm the only one left. They have me surrounded. They are going to take me. This is the conclusion to the experiment you unwittingly set in motion. Before I go, I need to tell you something. It's extraordinarily important that you know this, but you cannot repeat it to anyone.
Who was it?
Wrong number.
What is it?
It's my research.
I don't like this.
Well, I love it.
Who was it?
Wrong number.
I much want to know where this is going.